hurtling in towards the game. Now, you and I, Demo. I and you.
I honestly think, based on the map, kind of win cons here for Fluxo W7M, it is going to be the denial. And burning away those smokes very early on is great. And oh no! Oh, a quick peek, not going to work out as there's another player protecting said smoke, but still it's going to be a 2v2 as Legacy's been able to push in through the breach to find one. And oh no, the warden! Be ready for the glass! Follow is there. Legacy though finds another. But, oh, sadly, the Legacy loses his teammate. Now it's a 1v2.
Seconds, but look at the kiddies and look at the position of the remaining players, right? They've tucked themselves ready for the pressure. As soon as they hear the footsteps, they can just pop round with the shotgun.
Could be.
Could be.
I don't know how I've ended up there, but...
Have a quick look out. No, still England and no more STK caught out.
Yeah. Gives himself up very easily and no opportunity for a trade here for INTZ. However, they have been able to pinch out a Vigil who is roaming upstairs by himself. And
instead, they've got what is quite a deep back line that they're having to build on. Fine, you can have great guns onto it, but as long as that man is on the cross there above, well, they can just do that as soon as they went for it. There's one out, but they still can't quite slip their way past. However, the plant being covered, is it enough as they are able to get a couple of bodies? No, it isn't. Arthur gets swung on and... oh, great play there.
Is looking to attack these roamers upstairs, and they will begin to do so.
Well, here's the drive-through, here's the pinch. It's just steady on. The Blackbeard slips their way past. They do find a bit of a fight, maybe a second of unexpected, but not enough to cause any danger. But it's 2 minutes. And, wow, there's a body traded out. No twitch, no... You've still got bits of utility. Fine, you can maybe try and drive yourself in and... wow, now you've got no Blackbeard, no shield, no coverage on that, no smoke canisters as well. At this point, you're just going to have to try and send it violently. They've got the pings in the idea, the flash around the corner, but nobody follows through because they don't have the destruction on towards the castle barricades. And, well, down, Demo, 20 seconds. How are they going to make this land?
I mean, Angels is just holding angles, but you need to get a move on. The defenders aren't going to go for it. Finally, the plant will start to come in. Angels is holding on, sees the shotgun barrel. Nobody here from Fluxo is responding. However, a kill has came through. The diffuser is planted. Oh, what a shot that is. Paulu now isolates it into the 1v1 Legacy. Has to try and throw back, but Paulu sees him before the shots fire off from Legacy. Paulu, a 1v2 clutch for his tally. Fluxo W7M. A perfect rotation, 3 zeros where they sit.
Of, I know you don't like me saying it. This will be watch on towards it outside of obviously the gridlock, but you know, can she entirely lock in? You've got to try and cover the side of the Blackbeard itself. Oh. No, is the answer. Tries to offer support, and look, there's the shield. Caught out on the other side of the pulse. They've gone for the pinch, as I said it. They've had to be a bit more direct. They needed maybe a third player in this instance, but the third player shows up just a split second too late, as does the fourth.
I mean, it's a cracking shot from Dots, isn't it? That switch from the Blackbeard straight into the head top of Angels, and yeah, Fluxo W7M in great position now. Look at the ADSs destroying a lot of that util. Not every day you see a Ying be blinded, but it was his teammates Flash actually, and Robin able to find Legacy, and Dots with the fight.
This big divide, this big cross we talked about before. Lobin could activate, could execute on towards the back end of this. They're still cautious though. There's another player watching from the other side, the cross, but it's Arthur. Gets the opener on towards Dots itself. Now, another call, a bit of climb. The flashbangs cover everything. They're just going to drive themselves in and round and off to the corner. Here, it's a bit of a sticky position to hold on to. 13 seconds as Lobin. There's the flank. There's the attempt. There's the fight for two. A brilliant take. They drop the kit, the C4 over the top, and Fluxo W7M. They get themselves
to go in towards this mid-4 now. STK, look at this position. Straight in through the main door. But he's went by himself. And he hasn't found that cheeky first pick that he's after. Instead, it's going to be an opening death that he suffers, and his team are not going to be in position to get the trade. And Paulu with a double, a C4, being able to pick off Angels. Raps is gone as well. INTZ have capitulated before they've even really got in the building.
It's a 4 versus 2. We've seen these flick around time and time again. Now, there's one back. It was scrappy. The player was sort of pinched between the two remaining. There's nobody directly underneath it first, and then pull themselves back round because obviously... oh, the flank could happen, but Cons Well, he might have thrown the C4 a bit early. I think we also called this too demo. We might be on for... And Leo, do you agree with the fan?
Look, I also think it's the case where you may have to dump a bit of util into if someone wants to play there. You can see 3 players from INTZ stacked up in that hallway. In times, also a little bit of a worry in a minute 15, and actually, never mind, they just picked off the Tachanka, and another one. Oh no, we could be seeing Siege history as far as I'm aware. It could be 3 7-0s in one day, back to back to back. It could happen unless INTZ, unless Raps can try and stop them, but he's in the 1v4. A minute left for Fluxo W7M, who's just gonna swarm him. Another 7-0 here today in SAL.
A massive difference in caliber once again. And Palu, who's 9-0, didn't die from the whole game. I don't know, it's the night of records. Like, Palu doesn't die, gets 9 kills, 3 7-0s in a row. Like, I don't know. Listen, it's Loud versus FURIA afterwards. FURIA, last game they played, they 7-1 their opponent. Is there a world? Can we dream, Millers? Can we dream that this might be the fastest playday of all time, the most one-sided playday of all time? 4 7-0s in a row.